I'm in your corner. I believe in you. If we rise up today, nothing can stop us. Are you ready to rise up? Can I just be real with you for a few minutes? I want to tell you a story. It was about 2 weeks ago. It was 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I got up, I started reading a book that I had picked up before and it just hadn't hit me, and I laid it down, I picked it up, started reading it, and I got a little emotional. It kind of took me back. It took me back to when I was teaching school and Cindy was running daycare out of the home. We were living in a little farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have anything extra. We were happy, but we had nothing extra. Our finances, they're broken down and tired. We had decided to try a home-based business. Our business builder kit arrived. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't bright and shiny. It didn't have a light beaming and saying, "You're gonna be successful," written all over it. It looked like a pizza box. Just a cardboard box. Cindy and I sat on that floor and we started pulling stuff out of that box. You know, I think of the word FOMO. You may know it as the fear of missing out, but here it works. We say it's the fear of missing an opportunity. You know, when you think of that word fear just jumps out at you. Some people think fear stands for forget everything and run. You know people like that? As soon as it gets tough, they forget it, they just start running. But Cindy and I decided that day to let fear stand for face everything and rise. Rise up, just like you just heard. It was our time to rise up. Say the words, rise up. Rise up. We decided to rise up. Say it, rise up. You know, just like many of the stories that I've heard today, Cindy and I actually were thinking $500 extra a month. It seemed like such a mountain at the time. But we had to choose to rise up. We had to choose to open that box, cardboard, old box that looked like a pizza box. We had to decide to open it. And I tell you, the fear of missing opportunity back then was scary, just like it is today. We know it's not easy. You're gonna get knocked down. But what if Cindy and I's fear of missing that opportunity wasn't big enough back then? We had no idea that pizza box was going to change our lives, our kids' lives, those that are close to us. But we said, let's go for it. Let's rise up. You know, Cindy and I, we didn't know what a customer was or a rep was at that time. But I realize now that if we didn't step out of that comfort zone and dream, we wouldn't be here today. That pizza box was an opportunity. It was the beginning. We committed to the opportunity, and that set us on the path, the very beginning, that later led to It Works. That pizza box was an opportunity. It was the beginning. It's what led us here. That pizza box led us to a company that's paying out over 100,000 distributors monthly around the world. That pizza box led us to when people said debt-free wasn't sexy, when people told us that wouldn't sell. Opening that box led us to paying out $175 million being earned in good bonuses. And like I said, that wasn't commissions, that was on top of. That pizza box led to this full arena and over 20,000 people watching us right now. That's what we call an opportunity cost. So what was the opportunity cost of opening that box? It was multi-millions. It was beyond $1 billion because of what came out of that opportunity. It was thousands and thousands of lives being changed. We had no idea that box would lead to this. You know, we've been hearing from Black Diamonds. I think of Joel and Steph. They sold furniture in order to buy their business builder kit. What was the opportunity cost that they went from selling a couch to sitting on a white couch on stage? Why? Because they had the fight. They had the It Works fight. You know, I think of Cammie. She was living in a trailer when she started her It Works adventure. What was her opportunity cost? She became a fighter so that she could have more for her family. What's your opportunity cost? What's your opportunity cost because you're not willing to fight every month of the year? What are you leaving on the table? What are you leaving behind? I tell you right now, there's always an opportunity cost. My opportunity cost right now is I'm going all in. I want my team to change more lives than ever before. You know, I heard this. I've heard it this weekend. Some of you think we're getting too big. Some of you said to me, remember the old days, we got to hang out a little more? We could take a picture? Well, you guess right. You're right. We're getting a little too big. But here's what too big means. Too big means we're setting a lot more people free. Too big means we're letting a lot more people stay at home with their families. Too big means we're giving more people the opportunity to dream, pay off more debt, checking off more dreams off your dream board. We're giving back more. That's too big. And I'll tell you this, if you think we're too big now, if you think $175 million and paying off debt is a big number, you ain't seen nothing yet. But I'll tell you this, if you don't believe me, just watch. You know, every year at conference, I love talking to our leaders. I was amazed and touched by how many new people are sitting here this time. Every year at conference, leaders are made. Every year, people make a choice to say, I'm not going to sit here another year and let this go by. We have VIPs that were in the last row of conference last year, but because they said, no more will I fear the opportunity, they're sitting right here in front of me. What would mine and Cindy's life look like if we had sat down on the floor in a house in the middle of nowhere and opened that pizza box? What if Cindy and I had not pushed forward? What if we'd listened to a lot of people who told us you can't do this? What if we had settled for mediocrity? What if we had settled for that? What if we would have given up? What if? What if you didn't open your business builder kit? What if you didn't take this opportunity? What if you decided, it could be our time, but I really don't have time right now? What if Joel and Steph didn't choose to sell the couch? What if Cammie said, living in this trailer is not that bad? What if Denise and Brandon said, well, we're making money. We don't need more. What if you chose not to come to the conference this week? What if you chose not to buy your plane ticket and fly down here? But you know what? I don't want to say, what if we didn't? Let's talk about what if you did. What if you do? We all got stuff, but your past is your past. That's behind you. What if we decided to leave here this weekend committed? What if you realize you finally can control your future? What if you decided, my family deserves more? What if you take the opportunity that's right here in front of you and you run? What if you decide now's your time? 2016 is going to be different. It's the year. It's the one. I've been thinking about this for a while. I feel like we got everything ready. We got the greatest corporate team backing us up. We got tremendous leadership coming up, leading us. I want to go on the offense. I don't want to play defense no more. I want to live my life, run our company on the offense. I want you to say it with me. Let's live this on the offense. Are you ready to go on the offense with me? Now, some of you are saying, I don't get that, Coach. I know you like to coach. You start talking. What do you mean going on the offense? Here's what happens when you're on the offense. The world doesn't lean on us. We lean on the world. I don't want to play defense. Defense is when the world tells us what we're supposed to be afraid of. We're supposed to accept debt. We're not supposed to dream. There are people living on defense right now. They're not fighters. They'd rather worry about paying their bills than to stand up, rise up, and do something about it. My team is going to do something about it. We're going on the offense. You are going on the offense. As one team, we're going to bring the fight to debt, to status quo, to doubt, to fear. We're going to quit living on the defense. Years from now, I want each one of you to say, every one of you, wherever you're sitting, I want you to say, I remember sitting at one conference, and that one moment, I decided I wasn't going to miss this one opportunity. I had one shot, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to stop living in fear and fight for it. And it works. We're going to live on the offense. We're going to take the lead. People always said to me when I was coaching, you need a good defense to win a championship. And I agree, most of the time you do. But here's why I want you living on the offense. On defense, you react to pressure. The refrigerator goes out, the car quits working, and you're thinking, more pressure. How am I going to keep running under all these pressures? What can I pay to just stay on my feet? What can I pay to keep from going under? I tell you, many of the VIPs, you know what I'm talking about, you were in that same seat. On offense, we're going to apply pressure. When you're on defense, you react to pressure. You need more money at the end of the month. You're hoping you can pay your mortgage or buy groceries. On offense, we're going to be dictating. You're going to call the plays. Instead of trying to hold ground, we're taking ground. We're paying off debt at an amazing rate. But there's so many more that need what we have. I want us in control. I want you in control of your schedule, your time, your freedom. On offense, you get to punch instead of being punched. What did Sly say yesterday? He said, keep on punching. I went back and watched that movie. When it looked like Rocky was down, he got up and started punching again. You know, sometimes I like to learn from experience of others instead of mine. I said to Thomas Hughes, do you like to be punched or punch? See, I didn't want someone punching me and me trying to decide. I thought I'll just ask him. He said, oh no, a lot more fun to punch than to be punched. I want us to keep punching all year. Living on the defense, all you get to do is defend at the point of weakness. You're being attacked. When you're on the offense, you're attacking. You know what that means? It means not waiting to the last day of the month to go to work. It means getting up on the first day and saying, this is my year. We got 12 rounds. We just had round 1. Round 2, I'm ready to answer the bell every day. I'm ready to take it to another level. That is what's going on in the offense. I want you playing to your strength, not your weaknesses. I need, you know, some people go, hey, last day of the month, I need some fast start to pay my bills. That's not going to be us. We're going to go to work, fight for our dreams right at the beginning, right? Play offense to reach your dreams. You know, on defense, you're stressed all the time. On defense, you allow yourself to be surrounded by negativity. You're easily influenced. I want you to say no more to that. I want you to refuse to hear the negativity. I want to punch that out of you. I want to make sure that we're saying, I'm in control, I'm on offense, I'm surrounding myself with positive people like in this place and watching us out there and say, I'm on the offense from the beginning. You don't say, oh my gosh, I owe this bill, I owe that bill. I don't even know what to do. On offense, we can have control and strength of it. You use the strength you have. You know, I've heard great stories all day today. I heard people building business in different ways. Whatever your strength is, if you love connecting with customers on social media, that's where you act. If it's getting out in a crowd because you just love lots of people, you act on that strength. Defensive players get on their heels and they can't play to their strengths. And here's the other thing. I love this about the offense. I like having fun. Offensive players, not only do they get to score, they get to do a dance in the end zone. Look at a couple of these end zone dances. I want you to think about what that is. to get out of your comfort zone to be able to get to the end zone. I'm going to say it again. You have to get out of your comfort zone to make it to the end zone. Say it with me. You have to get out of your comfort zone if you're going to make it to the end zone. This year, we're going to be doing more celebrating than we've ever done. So you're going to need your end zone dance. And here's why I got you thinking about that. You know, you see the Icky Shuffle, the Lambeau Leap, the Camden. These guys don't score and then go, Mom's watching, what should I do? They're practicing. These 300-pound linemen, they're like, what if somebody fumbles and I pick the ball up and I run in the end zone? I got to be ready. So we got to be ready with your end zone dance. You got to be ready because I'm declaring we're going to rise up and celebrate all year long. So when we pay off debt, or we pay off a mortgage, or we promote to a whole nother level, we're going to celebrate with end zone dance. So give me just a moment and just show me what you got. Give me a little bit. You can practice later, but let me see an end zone dance. I'm watching. Oh, these guys are more experienced. They jumped right in. All right, there we go. I tell you, this year, when we get that freedom, we're going to celebrate with end zone dances. You're going to need that this year, but you're also going to need to fight. You're going to need to fight. You know, I was thinking, there's like three kind of people in this room. Three kind. You know, there's times I'd be in the locker room and I'd say, guys, kind of get it in here. You know, there's some different things that can happen out here tonight. We're going to go out there and play hard, but one of the type of people in here are brand new. How many of you have been in at works less than 60 days? Give me a yell. How many people in this room are executives or distributors? All right, well, you've heard a lot of great advice today. You know what to do to go to work. Follow those steps to success. Bring the It Works fight. You can get started. Are you guys ready? And then I'm looking at this group here because some of you have been satisfied. You've been happy where you're at. You set some goals and you hit them. You checked off a few things on the dream board. And you've been satisfied. But you know what? I heard that song last night, Go Big or Go Home. I think it's time to go bigger. If Cindy and I had stopped when our needs were met, when we were satisfied, Cindy said, hey babe, we got this in her hammocks, let's go to the island, lay around. We couldn't be changing the lives that we get to change today. Doing just enough for you, I realize now is selfish. Because you can do so much more when your needs are taken care of and now you can give to others. Christmas was so huge watching you guys give back. I want it to be Christmas every day of the year. I need you guys to go big. Are you ready to go big? The third type of group in here is some of you have been here before. You set a goal and you didn't quite hit it. There was a promotion you want, you didn't quite get it. You were sitting with some other people, you huddled up, and 2 or 3 of them took off and you didn't go as fast as them. I want you to declare today, there's just something about 2016 that's different. 2016 is is going to be your time to rise up. If you've been here before and it hadn't happened, I want you to declare today, it doesn't matter how many times you've fallen down, you're going to keep punching. You're going to get back up. I don't want you to call it a comeback. I know you're going to go out there and go into fight because I know that fight has been in there for years. And 2016 is the year you're going to let that fight out. Knockout punch. I want you ready to knock out debt. You ready to knock it out? How about mortgages? You ready to knock out mortgages? How about credit cards? You ready to knock out credit cards? All right, make sure you're loose here. This is probably the hardest one. Fear. I want you to knock out fear. You ready? Let me see you knock it out. I'm in your corner this year. This is the one. 2016, I'm telling you right now, it's different. It feels different. It is different. It's our year. Whatever is in front of you, I'm ready. Our team is ready. Your team is ready to help you knock out whatever's in front of you. Anything that's standing in the way of your end zone dance. We're about to go to a whole nother level. I need to know you got that fight. Are you ready? Show me that fight. I gotta see it. 2016, I'm going to give you the best promotions you've ever seen. I'm ready to go to work. I'm ready. I'm like a cage. Thomas, you get ready to go, you can hardly stand it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start punching death, punching fear. Let me talk about Ruby for a minute. The power of Ruby. Over the last couple of years, tens of thousands of people have been successful, and it works, going to Ruby. It's amazing to me how much I hear, just like Cindy and I, $500 was kind of that, we just needed that to get going. And it seemed like a huge amount. It's become a foundational piece. So we're going to help more people than ever go Ruby. The Ruby bonus, 2 calendar months to go Ruby, but here's what we're going to change. We're going to do a cash one-time payment. No more too much. You need that money fast. I remember how we needed the money. So anyone who joins by February 29th of this month goes Ruby. Anyone, their first 2 calendar months gets the $500, but we're doing it one payout. So my executive, my distributors, who's going Ruby? All right, and you know, when we get more rubies, they make diamonds, right? Now, we got a little crazy last year, and we got to make sure that we stay around. And I said, wow, that double, we probably got out there too far. So we'll pull it back there, but let's get these diamond bonuses out there. And let's see if people are ready to take that to a whole nother level. So we're going to help people continue to get out of debt with good bonuses. So here we go. Diamond 10,000, double 15, retro 50, ambassador 75. So we're going to build rubies, take them to diamond bonuses. But let me ask ask you this. Who in here is a ruby and hasn't gone diamond yet? Who's a ruby? Well, I was a math teacher when I was teaching, and I'm going to bring some new math. I'm going back to teaching. I'm going to help rubies get to diamond by introducing a new emerald bonus. Starting right now, anyone who hasn't hit emerald as a first-time rank hits emerald in February, $1,000. Now we got a little math. You help someone ruby get 500, you help somebody get the emerald with 1,000, you go diamond and make $10,000. That's it, works math. That's it, works math. I like that. Now, my ambassadors, where are you? I want you guys taking things to a whole nother level. Did you see those Black Diamond videos? Did you see them going to the island, hanging out, being treated like royalty? I don't know if you heard, we own an island. Water all around it, dolphins, jet skiing, paddleboard, relaxing. I want to take more people to the island. So this year, if you're not ambassador, get to ambassador. You get that 2.0 spot. I'm going to keep that 2.0 spot. I was going to announce the first 15 to take their 2.0 spot to ambassador by June 30th. But I'm going to announce any ambassadors that have a 2.0 spot. They get their spot to ambassador June 30th. We're going to have a special at the It Works Week, Green Carpet Week. We're going to have an experience at the island. So my question is, who would like to come to the island? Who's coming? Who's coming with me to the island? You guys want to come to the island? They're always into a good time. So if you're coming, Mike and Pam are coming. Mike, Pam, I got to tell you guys, this is the one. You know, they think we're big now, but we're about to go to a whole nother level. We've got a new way to build with the emerald bonus. Pam, what do you think of the emerald bonus?
Oh my gosh, what do you think of the emerald bonus? It's brilliant, it's brilliant. I love the new math.
You like the fuzzy math. Guys, I'm so excited this year. I want you to rise up. I want you to have that fight in you. I want you to be hungrier than ever. If you don't believe listening to all these testimonies up here, if you don't believe hearing all these people just like you and me that have rised up and changed their lives, if you don't want to wake up in the morning without an alarm clock, if you don't want to have every day a vacation, if you don't want to make your life, the legacy you live, special in 2016. I mean, what do you guys think of this?
I mean, the emerald's awesome, right? I don't know. If you zoom in on this, Mark, it says reach higher.
Reach higher.
I mean, you've been saying rise up and reach higher. You gave these to like a lot of people. I don't know. I think you should reach higher.
I think so.
Double A!
down and said, I'm excited, but what am I excited about? You're excited about this. Ruby, for the month of February, you go Ruby in your first 2 calendar months. You come in by February 29th, got an extra day this year. Not $500, $1,000. You Emerald bonus. You go Emerald. You've never been there before. You promote for the first time to Emerald in the month of February. $2,000.
That's anybody. That doesn't matter how long you've been in the company. All first-time ranks that go Emerald in the month of February.
I don't know any company that does this. So you go out
we gotta get the
over
ambassador
here,
right at the end of this month.
go Ruby,
We can
make
do it.
$1,000 because you need a Ruby to go Diamond. You help someone over here go Emerald because you need an Emerald to go Diamond, and they make $2,000. They're hugging you. They're saying you're the greatest person in the world. You help them make $1,000. You help them make $2,000, and you just made $20,000. How much for double?
I love it. Anyone, no matter how long you've been in the business, you go double diamond in the month of February. That's, what is that? $30,000.
How much do you get if you go triple? Presidential?
You go presidential during the month of February. That's $100,000. And Mark, ambassador.
All right, ambassadors. First time ambassadors, $150,000. And if you're working on your 2.0 spot, $150,000, and you're coming to the island.
Crazy.
Are you guys ready to go to work? People say, how can we pay out that kind of money? Because we get good customers. Keep getting me customers. Keep building customers. Get them on the system. Get them using our products.
Just gotta go.
This 2016 can be the one year that really changes your life. Are you guys ready to go to work?
I love it. February's round 2. He said, are you ready to go to work?
All right, so we started Thursday night, top 100 for 2015. Next year we'll be celebrating the top 100 for this year. I wonder who it's going to be. There are 4 new people in that top 10 who are going to be the ones next year. Thursday night, we had our optional worship. We got our foundation right. We know who our blessings come from. Friday, we brought out a new product. We had some great recognition. Man, we had Rocky say, I'm watching you guys. You're going to have a big year. You got the eye of the tiger. We partied together. We connected. We tailgated. Today we've heard stories on building and people that have done it. I thought there were some of the greatest tips today on how to build your business and people locking arms. I so badly wanted one team with one mission, and you guys are truly becoming one team. You're all on my downline, and you're all connecting, and I love that. So you got what you need. We got the Ramp app, we got the tools, we've got the promotion. Only thing to do is to look inside and see if that fight's there. To see if you're going to rise up. Are you going to be a spectator? Or are you going to get in the game with us and go on the offense? We're going on the offense. If you're ready to go on the offense, I want you to end with a huddle with me right now. I want you to end with a huddle.
Both hands in. Double huddle.
Double
in February.
So anybody around you, grab a huddle. If you're not going to go to work and go on the offense, we got 12 rounds, one's done, 11 more rounds. You're going to see us 3 up here more focused than any time of our lives. Our VIPs are going to be more focused than any time of their lives. If you truly believe that this is your year, this is the one, we're going to go down on It Works. When we come up, it's going to be on Rise Up. And I want you hugging at least 6 people around you saying, this is our time, we're rising up. Are you guys ready? No do-overs, one time, you gotta be ready. Are you ready? It works, and rise up, here we go. You guys ready? I love you guys. I may not see you at the end of December because I'm going to work. Let's do it. I'm focused. All right, here we go. It was.
Rise up!